Yeah, not great news. Unfortunately, it seems to be going around the, I'd say, Tameside. Really, obviously you've seen a lot of reports of local clubs and communities having, young kids, thinking that they've got the right to trespass onto clubs and break in and try and start fires and wreck, valuable equipment. Yeah, so it's not, like I say, it's not the best start to the season. Sure, one that will come through, but like I said, it's a bit of a setback. Well, we'll try and recoup as much as we can. Like I said, I mean, it's one thing these people, obviously coming up to clubs and thinking that they can do what they want. They probably just don't realise, obviously, the financial implications that it causes. So, we'll do our best as a club to try and get as much, money back out of the guys who have been caught and who have openly admitted to it. We've apologised, but obviously apologies only get you so far. It's now a matter of trying to get this money back and get these covers fixed as soon as we can. The weather's light around here. Obviously they were bought for a reason. Through COVID, I think a lot of clubs benefited from some grants, and we used that money to sort of put back into the club and buy equipment that we thought obviously we valuably needed, that we've been struggling for a few years. So yeah, when you finally get the opportunity to invest and to get the right equipment, for it to be damaged and vandalised, it's like you say, it is soul destroying. No, we've not. Like I said, I mean, we are going to go down the normal channels, especially now we've got the people involved who've, like I said, they've apologised, they've openly admitted it. So hopefully, we can get that sorted, get it, boxed off and move on. That's what we want. Yeah, we've had some good winter nets, we've got some new faces. Like I said, I mean, the weather at the moment's not been conducive to outdoor practice, something that we traditionally do on Good Friday. That's our first outdoor practice. Easter's come a little bit late this year, but like I said, preparations are well on the way. We're excited. Flowery Field have not been up here for a good number of years, and it'd be good to see some more faces. We've signed a guy from the Caribbean, Shamar Marshall. When I was told he was a 6'7" left-handed West Indian, I was getting excited, but apparently he bowls a spin, so never mind. But yeah, he should bring some great experience to the club. It's always good for the juniors to have an overseas around, to see overseas players in and around the club. Always out for the juniors, so yeah, looking forward to that. The pyramid system works well. I think that lower down in the divisions where we are, obviously you sort of playing cricket at your level, which I've said all along is what you need. You can't be having games where you're getting beaten quite comfortably week in, week out, which is very disheartening. I think that we've found that we are competitive down in Division 2. Massive aspirations to obviously get into Division 1. We were probably felt a little bit unlucky last year, not being promoted. Unfortunately, the league decided to change the 3 up to 1 up halfway through the season, which that's it's out of our hands. But like I said, looking forward to a good season and hopefully promotion. I think a lot of clubs have struggled, to get 2 or 3 teams out. Some clubs may say that's not the case. We've got 4, but I think certainly we found it challenging. I think one thing that I have mentioned before is that in the lower divisions, Division 2, Division 3 on a Saturday, I think personally 40 overs is plenty. I think that would give teams lower down the spectrum a little bit more of a chance. You finish it earlier, younger lads have then got the opportunity to do what they want of an evening. I totally get that the Premier League and the Championship, 50 overs is where they want to be. But I think a little bit further down, I do think 40 overs is plenty. Yes, we have. I mean, we've got our sort of Thursday night junior section. Roughly last year had 50 or 60 kids. Which is fantastic. Unfortunately for the senior section, the oldest would be about 9 or 10. So in 2 or 3 years' time, I think we're going to see some really good kids coming through. It's a matter of keeping them interested, keeping them wanting to come and play cricket, We have got 3 or 4 junior sides starting at under 9s, so I think the future is looking really positive. It's just trying to, like I say, just trying to keep them going really. Yeah, probably. I am looking forward to it. I think it is a challenge when you're sort of battling for players and you've only got one team on a Saturday and one team on a Sunday. Because it's where I've sort of always been, and it is my home club. I'll do all I can to make sure that the club is as successful. But 38 this year, I'm not getting any younger, so we'll have to watch this space.